Hi there! This video is here to help you with short multiplication involving decimals. Short multiplication is a written method of calculation. This example shows short multiplication being used to multiply integers or whole numbers, but we are going to use it to multiply with decimals. If you would like a reminder about the short multiplication method, you could always watch our short multiplication video. Let's work through a calculation together. 5.2 multiplied by 3. We set it out in the same way we set out short multiplication calculations with just integers. We can put the decimal point in place for the answer. Just line it up with the other decimal point in the multiplicand. We then work through the calculation using the short multiplication method. First, we multiply the 2/10ths by 3. 2 times 3 is 6, so 2/10ths times 3 is 6/10ths, which we write in the tenths column. We then multiply the 5 ones by 3, which is 15, so we write this in the ones and tens columns. This means that 5.2 multiplied by 3 equals 15.6. Let's try another one, this time with 2 decimal places. 6.32 multiplied by 4. Pause here and set out the calculation ready to use the short multiplication method. How did you get on? Did you remember to line up the decimal point in the answer space with the decimal point in 6.32? We can now work through the calculation using the short multiplication method. First, we multiply the 200ths by 4. 2 times 4 is 8, so 200ths times 4 is 800ths, which we write in the hundredths column. Next, we multiply the 3/10ths by 4. 3 times 4 is 12, so 3/10ths times 4 is 12/10ths. We need to regroup because 12/10ths is greater than 1. We write the 10/10ths we've regrouped as 1 in the ones column, and the remaining 2/10ths in the tenths column. Finally, we multiply the 6 ones by 4. 6 times 4 is 24, but we need to add on the 1 from our regrouping, which makes 25. So we write this in the ones and tens column. This means that 6.32 multiplied by 4 equals 25.28. Now it's your turn. Find the answers to these calculations. Remember to line up the decimal points and regroup if you need to. Pause here to find the answers. How did you get on? Check your answers and pause again to take a closer look if you made any mistakes. 9.2 multiplied by 6 equals 55.2, and 8.73 multiplied by 5 equals 43.65. Time for a challenge question. Use bar model B to find the total value of bar model A. Pause now to solve the problem. Let's have a look at how you worked it out. B is 3 lots of 0.76, so we need to calculate 0.76 multiplied by 3, which equals 2.28. If B equals 2.28, each of the parts of A are 2.28. A is 2 lots of 2.28, so we need to calculate 2.28 multiplied by 2, which equals 4.56. So A equals 4.56. I hope this has helped you to understand how to carry out short multiplications using decimal numbers. If you still need more maths help, we have lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so make sure to check them out. Thank you for watching. Hi there! This video is here to help you with short multiplication using known facts. There are different groups of known facts that we can use to help us. Let's have a quick reminder of some of these. We can use the multiplication facts that we know from our times tables. We could use decimal and fraction equivalents that we know, or we could use our place value knowledge to multiply by multiples of 10. Let's have a look at how we can use each of these. If you want to calculate 0.5 multiplied by 48, we can use decimal and fraction equivalents. 0.5 is equivalent to half, so we need to calculate half of 48. Half of 48 is 24, so 0.5 multiplied by 48 equals 24. What about if we wanted to calculate 0.25 multiplied by 84? Which decimal and fraction equivalent would we use? 0.25 is equivalent to 1/4, so we need to calculate 1/4 of 84. We can do this by dividing by 4. 84 divided by 4 equals 21. So 0.25 multiplied by 84 equals 21. If we want to calculate 0.34 multiplied by 20, we can use our place value knowledge to break it into smaller pieces. 0.34 multiplied by 20 equals 0.34 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 10. So we can multiply 0.34 by 2 and then use place value to multiply the answer by 10. 0.34 multiplied by 2 equals 0.68. 0.68 multiplied by 10 equals 6.8. So 0.34 multiplied by 20 equals 6.8. Let's use our times table knowledge to calculate 0.4 multiplied by 60. 0.4 multiplied by 60 equals 0.4 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 10. Remember that we can multiply these numbers in any order. Let's multiply by 10 first. 0.4 multiplied by 10 equals 4. So 0.4 multiplied by 60 equals 4 multiplied by 6. Now we can use our times table's facts. 4 multiplied by 6 equals 24. So 0.4 multiplied by 60 equals 24. Now it's your turn. Use known facts to find the answers to these calculations. Remember to think about what you could use: times table facts, decimal and fraction equivalents, and place value. Pause now to work them out. How did you get on? Check your answers. Pause again if you want to take a closer look. 0.25 multiplied by 44 equals 11. 0.12 multiplied by 30 equals 3.6. 0.5 multiplied by 126 equals 63. 0.3 multiplied by 50 equals 15. Amy and Chrissy are calculating 0.2 multiplied by 75, but they disagree about how to work it out. Amy thinks she needs to divide 75 by 5, but Chrissy thinks they need to divide it by 2. Who is correct? Remember to explain how you know. Amy is correct. She has used decimal and fraction equivalents and she knows that 0.2 is equivalent to 1/5. To work out 1/5 of 75, she has calculated 75 divided by 5. I hope this has helped you to understand how to solve short multiplication problems using known facts. If you still need more maths help, we have lots of these videos on the Twinkl website, so make sure to check them out. Thank you for watching.